Hello students, today we will solve question number 7 to question number 11 of exercise 4.3. Question number 7 is the difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. Here we can see that student both the numbers are not directly connected to each other. So we will suppose that let the larger number is x and the smaller number is y. Now according to question it is given that difference of squares of two numbers is 180. So obviously x square minus 1 square equal 180. This one is our first equation. And according to second statement, square of smaller number equals to 8 into larger number. Here smaller number is y. So square of y, it means y square equal 8 into x. This one is our second equation. Now we will substitute the value of y square from equation number 2 in equation number 1. Here equation number 1 is x square minus y square equal 180, and when we will substitute the value of y square we will get x square minus 8x equal 180. Now we will shift this 180 from right hand side to left hand side. We will get x square minus 8x minus 180 equals 0. Now we will factorize this by using middle term split method. We will get x square minus 18x plus 10x minus 180 equals 0. Then we will take common x minus 18 plus 10 x minus 18 equals 0. Yes, common factor is x minus 18 within second bracket x plus 10 equals 0. So either x minus 18 equals 0 we will get x equal 18, or x plus 10 equals 0 we will get x equal minus 10. If x equal 18, then from equation number 2 we will get y square equal 8x equal 8 into 18 equal 144. And when we shift this square from left hand side to right hand side we will get y equals square root of 144, and square root of 144 will be plus minus 12. And if x equal minus 10, then again from equation 2 we will get y square equal 8 into x equal 8 into minus 10 equal minus 80. This is not possible as square of any number cannot be negative. So the numbers are 1812 or 18 minus 12. Question number 8 is a train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. As we know student, if speed will increase, obviously time taken to complete the same journey will decrease, and here we have to find the speed of the train. So we will start our solution from here only. Let the speed of the train be x km per hour, and distance is given here 360 km. As we know, the time equal distance upon speed. So here time, let's substitute this t1 equal 360 upon x. This one is our first equation. Now according to question, the increased speed of the train will be x plus 5 km per hour. So obviously time will change. Here time will be t2 equal 360 upon x plus 5. Now according to question, if speed will increase, time will decrease by 1 hour. So t1 minus t2 equal 1. Now we will substitute the values of t1 and t2. 360 upon x minus 360 upon x plus 5 equal 1. Then we will take 360 common, then we will take LCM, and we will get 360 within bracket x plus 5 minus x upon x into x plus 5 equal 1. Obviously this plus x cancel with this minus x, and after cross multiplication we will get 360 into 5 equal x square plus 5x. X square plus 5x minus 1800 equal 0. Now we will factorize this quadratic equation again using middle term, splitting the middle term method, and we will get x square plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800 equals 0. Then we will take common x into x plus 45 minus 40 within bracket x plus 45 equals 0. X plus 45 into x minus 40 equals 0. So either x plus 45 equals 0, x equal minus 45. We will reject this solution because x is the speed of the train and speed cannot be negative. Or x minus 40 equals 0, it means x equal 40. So the speed of the train will be 40 km per hour. Question number 9 is, two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. Little bit difficult question, student. Here are two taps. One has larger diameter and another has smaller diameter. And here we have to find the time. So first we will suppose, let the time taken by the smaller tap be x hours. So in 1 hour, 1 upon x of the tank can be filled by the smaller tap. And according to question, time taken by the larger tap will be x minus 10 hours because it is given that 10 hours less in the question. So in 1 hour, 1 upon x minus 10 of the tank can be filled by larger tap. And according to question, it is given that together they can fill the tank in 9 3/8 hours. It means in 75 upon 8 hours. So in 1 hour, 8 upon 75 of the tank can be filled by both the taps. Now we will add 1 upon x plus 1 upon x minus 10. We will get 8 upon 75. Then we will take LCM. Then we will simplify this, and after cross multiplication we will get 2x minus 10 into 75 equal 8 into x square minus 10x. Then we will open bracket, 150x minus 750 equal 8x square minus 80x. Then we will arrange terms, 8x square minus 80x minus 150x plus 750 equals 0. And if we divide by 4 from both sides, we will get 4x square minus 115x plus 375 equals 0. Now again we will factorize this by using middle term split method. 4x square minus 100x minus 15x plus 375 equals 0. Then we will take common, 4x x minus 25 minus 15x minus 25 equals 0. X minus 25, 4x minus 15 equals 0. So either x minus 25 equals 0, we will get x equal 25. Or 4x minus 15 equals 0, we will get x equal 15 by 4. We will reject this solution because this value cannot satisfy the condition. So the smaller tap will fill the tank in 25 hours and the larger tap will fill the tank in x minus 10. It means 25 minus 10. It means 15 hours. Question number 10 is, an express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 132 km between Mysore to Bangalore. If the average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour more than that of the passenger train, find the average speed of the two trains. Obviously, student, the speed of the express train is maximum and the speed of the passenger train will be less. So let's suppose that let the average speed of the passenger train be x km per hour, and according to question, the average speed of the express train will be more than 11. It means x plus 11 km per hour. Distance is given here 132 km. And we know time equal distance upon speed. So for passenger train, time t1 equal 132 by x. And for express train, time t2 will equals to 132 upon x plus 11. And this one is our first and second equations. And according to question, T2 minus T1 is given 1 R. Now we will substitute the values, then we will take 132 as common, then we will take LCM. Obviously this x cancel with this minus x, and we will get 132 into 11 equal x square plus 11x. After arranging terms, we will get x square plus 11x minus 1452 equals 0. Now we will factorize this. X square plus 44x minus 33x minus 1452 equals 0. After taking common, we will get x into x plus 44 minus 33 into x plus 44 equals 0. X plus 44 into x minus 33 equals 0. Either x plus 44 equals 0, we will get x equal minus 44. We will reject this solution because speed cannot be negative. Or x minus 33 equals 0, we will get x equal 33. So the speed of the passenger train is 33 km per hour, and the speed of the express train x plus 11, 33 plus 11, which is equal to 44 km per hour. Question number 11 is, sum of the areas of two squares is 468 meters square. If the difference of their perimeters is 24 meter, find the sides of the two squares. Here we have to find the sides of the two squares. So we will suppose, let the side of the two squares are A and B. So area of first square will be A square. As we know, area of square is side into side. And area of second square will be B square. Now according to question, sum of areas is given 468 meters square. So A square plus B square equals to 468. This one is our first equation. And again according to question, perimeter of first square will be 4A and perimeter of second square will be 4B. And it is given that difference of their perimeters is 24 meter. So 4A minus 4B equal 24. Now we will take 4 common. 4 into A minus B equal 24. Now we will shift this 4 from left hand side to right hand side. We will get A minus B equal 24 upon 4, which is equal to 6. This one is our second equation. And from this we will get A equal 6 plus B. Now we will substitute this value of A in equation number 1. This one is our equation number 1, and we will get A equals 6 plus B. We will substitute this value in equation number 1, and we will get 6 plus B whole square plus B square equal 468. Now we will use here first identity A plus B whole square, and we will get 36 plus B square plus 12B plus B square equal 468. After simplification, we will get 2B square plus 12B plus 36 equal 468. 2B square plus 12B plus 36 minus 468 equals 0. 2B square plus 12B minus 432 equals 0. We can take 2 common, and we will get B square plus 6B minus 216 equals 0. Now we will factorize this. B square plus 18B minus 12B minus 216 equals 0. Then we will take common B plus 18 minus 12, B plus 18 equals 0. B plus 18 is the common factor, B minus 12 equals 0. So either B plus 18 equals 0, we will get B equal minus 18. We will reject this answer because side cannot be negative. Or B minus 12 equals 0, we will get B equal 12. And if B equal 12, then A equal 6 plus B, 6 plus 12, which is equal to 18. So the side of first square is 18 meter and the side of second square is 12 meter. Thank you, students.